Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. Call the meeting to order. First thing on the agenda is approve the minutes from the previous meeting.
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Neil, second by Brenda, all in favor. Next we have approved payment of bills.
Motion.
Motion by Ben, second by Jason, all in favor. Any opposed? Next we have approved treasurer's budget transfers as presented.
Motion.
Motion by Brenda.
Second.
Second by Neil, all in favor. Any opposed? Next we have approved treasurer's monthly settlement.
Motion.
Motion by Brenda.
Second.
Second by Jason, all in favor. Any opposed? Next we have approved jailer's budget transfers.
Motion.
Motion by Ben. Second by Neil, all in favor. Next we have approved jailer's payment of bills.
Motion.
Motion by Neil.
Second.
Second by Ben, all in favor. Any opposed? Next we have approved jailer set salaries. Need a motion?
Motion.
Motion by Brenda, second by Jason, all in favor. Any opposed? Next we have approved to apply for Kentucky 911 Service Board reimbursement grants. Need to get approval on that.
Motion.
Motion by Ben,
Second.
second by Neil, all in favor. Any opposed? Next we got to approve the clerk's statement of revenues, expenditures, and excess fees ending in 10/31 of 2025. So I need a motion to do that.
Motion.
Motion by Jason, second by Brenda, all in favor. Any opposed? Next, we need to approve the clerk's statement of revenues, expenditures, and excess fees ending 12/31 of 25.
Motion.
Motion by Ben, second by Neil, all in favor. Any opposed? Next, I need to approve the sheriff's monthly settlement.
Motion.
Motion by Neil,
Second.
second by Jason, all in favor. Any opposed? Next, I need to approve sheriff's grant resolution. Need to get that done. Need a motion to do that. Ben, was that you?
Yep.
Need a motion by Ben, second by Brenda, all in favor. Any opposed? We need to approve incentive payments for this month.
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Neil.
Second.
Second by Jason, all in favor. And then we had an update from fiscal court committees. There's nothing to update, met before the meeting. Then we've got new business, Norman. Jason. Anybody?
No, sir.
Old business. Any old business?
No.
Nothing?
No.
No old business. Leads us to approve, let's see. New business we do have, I need to, and y'all got a copy of them, is approve additional bills for approval that came in today. They come out on the backside after they printed checks yesterday, so need a motion to approve those.
Second.
Motion by Ben, second by Jason, all in favor. Any opposed? Which leads us to public comment, and I only have 3 people. There's a lot of people here, but I only have 3 people down on the list, and Brittany Sparico, you're up.
Hello. Good evening.
Hey, Brittany,
Yes.
you got 2 minutes.
Got it, yep. Been
Okay.
doing 2 minutes for a while now. Good evening. I'm here again tonight to ensure the truth is spoken out loud. I'm here to speak on behalf of the parents and the kids who have personally asked me to draw this to your attention. We want to highlight the moral line that is crossed when we allow children to be treated as criminals. When ICE agents detain children, we witness moral failures. A 5-year-old is not a national security threat. A child in a classroom is not the enemy of the state. They carry backpacks, not weapons. They carry crayons, not criminal intent. Under any serious legal standard, a young child cannot even be held liable for a crime. So what exactly are we doing? We are intentionally terrifying kids, traumatizing them. Across this country, children live in fear. That fear is not abstract. It is real, it is daily, and it is devastating. They're afraid to go to school, afraid to ride the bus, afraid that when they come home, their parents may not be there. Education is not optional, it is vital. When children miss school because they are afraid of detention or family separation, they lose more than lessons in math or reading. They lose stability, safety, and opportunity. These children are the future of this nation. Undermining their education undermines our collective future. We have also witnessed a troubling resurgence in our culture. Bullying rooted in race and ethnicity has grown more visible and in most spaces more acceptable. Political rhetoric has consequences. When leaders speak carelessly about immigrants and people of color, children hear it, their classmates hear it, and prejudice becomes emboldened. Elected officials who support these practices should be ashamed and disgusted. If even a fraction of this energy and effort went into rescuing missing and exploited children, dismantling trafficking networks, and protecting the truly vulnerable, America would look radically different. Children are not bargaining chips, they are not threats, they are not political pawns, they deserve protection, not prosecution. Do better, be better. Thank you.
All right, next we got Kylie Milner.
How many
2
federal
minutes.
habeas corpus cases with versus Woosley in the caption does it take before this county admits it's illegally detaining people for profit? So we're on the same page. Habeas corpus is whenever the question is asked to a judge, is this detention lawful, yes or no? So when a federal court grants habeas relief, like we've seen, for example, Colonial Hernandez versus Woosley, that means someone was being held unlawfully and the court ordered release. And if you want, I will email you the overflowing list of habeas corpus cases against the Grayson County Detention Center right now. Kevin and Jason still have not leveled with the public about why they're so desperate to keep these beds over capacity. As a matter of fact, instead of accountability and transparency, they deleted their Facebook pages. But it's obvious, y'all's audit shows that this county has become financially dependent on the detention center. The jail fund moved over $15 million in 1 year. $14.5 million came from state and federal payments tied to keeping people confined. This creates pressure to exceed safe and lawful capacity. If the detention center opened at its stated limit, the revenue structure you rely on would collapse. As of February 5th, there are 740 people housed in a 536-bed facility. 647 are federal. This puts the public, the taxpayers, at risk for a $15 million bond debt, $5.4 million in interest alone, and a foreclosable first mortgage on the jail itself. So you pack it to capacity, cut corners on due process, and rack up constitutional violations. And then you're going to try to act surprised when civil rights lawsuits hit. Jason, you already know that. How many number? What's the number? You get the paycheck, taxpayers are going to get the bill. You're not doing a good job. You're betting our
2
tax
minutes.
dollars against
Thanks.
the U.S. Constitution.
Thanks. 2 minutes. Chelsea Hebron.
For months, myself as well as others from this community and communities abroad have asked repeatedly for action regarding the 287 and G agreements. We have played on the base of morals and also on the base of community risk, both financially and criminally. What we received was either mocking behavior or nothing at all. For months, this fiscal court's action has been well inaction, a silence that fills these chambers, choking out the sounds of pleas for compassion and a moral compass. For a while, that behavior and thinking has worked for this fiscal court. Nothing is said, and then hopefully the community can go back to what it's always done, the status quo, if you will. You may think the issue is insular, that it can stay under the microscope of your loud, favorable constituents and your friends in Frankfort and Washington. I mean, what can 4 or 5 women do? Well, the funny thing about microscopes, they come in all sizes. Sometimes making the quiet part loud turns a microscope into a telescope where everyone, including the press, can see everything that's done here. In addition to the stories and media being shared by KET, the Lexington Herald Leader, the Courier-Journal, the Chicago Tribune, and others, the press is taking notice. Was Grayson County Citizens for Democracy the spark that lit the flame that brought the press to the boundaries of our small, close-knit community? No. You chose to sign the agreements. You chose hatred and money over community and human decency. The negative attention can only be blamed on a singular unit, yourselves. Sure, some could argue that maybe our group is feeding the press a story, a falsehood, but that could be farther from the truth. Why? Because the truth is always stranger than fictions. The salacious behavior, business dealings, and governing of some members of this court can and will keep the press busy for months. The only things our members do is provide them a statement and point them in the right direction to the public information readily available for anyone to read. The status quo is gone. You can no longer hide behind your status. You can no longer hide what's hidden. The public's reaction is due to both your actions and your inactions. We will never go away, and we will never be silent.
Thank you. Is anyone else, we don't have anybody else here on the list, to speak. Is there anybody here that wants to speak? Got 2 minutes. Anybody? No? Okay, if there's nothing else, we need a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Neil, second by Ben, all in favor?
Aye.